I'm Amanda and I'm going to take you through the sound pack that I run through with my students. The sound pack that I have here contains the phoneme scope and sequence of all of prep up until the first term of grade 1, except with this exception of this card here. I've included that to help my grade 6s this year embed it into their long-term memory to help with their science words. Now, the way I'm going to show you the sound pack is not how I would deliver it to my grade. I would make sure that I shuffle it every single day before delivering it. That way the students can't begin to memorize the sound deck, as well as encouraging decoding, which is your grapheme to phoneme. So I'm going to go through, and at times I will stop and explain some of the cards as we go through. I'll start with saying that I place my right hand, depending on how many sounds the grapheme makes, I will place my fingers according to give some assistance to those students who might not be able to fully remember yet and retain how many sounds. So let's start off. At the end of an open syllable. So it's important not just to go at A, but to say when it says that A for that grapheme. So at A at the end of an open syllable. T, B, oo, Z when between two vowels. So I put this finger up, which is a kinesthetic support for some of the students as well as an extra visual for them. The two, and then it makes the V as well. And some of your students will start to do this, and that's perfectly fine. U at the end of an open syllable, and oo as in ruby. Now, if you would like, and you think it would be beneficial for you or your grade, you can get them to say these words as well. So, for example, upper, U, music, oo, ruby. When followed by E, I, or Y. This is E for Eddie. This is it for itchy. Again, it's another kinesthetic support to help them embed that into long-term memory. This J, when followed by E, I, or Y. It, I at the end of an open syllable. D. O at the end of an open syllable. J. No English word ends in J. Now, when you're doing this, it's very important to say that no English word ends in J. So that's our grapheme, that's our letter, because we do have some words that end in the J phoneme, as in bridge, but it's not made up with just the J grapheme. So again, J, no English word ends in J. No English word ends in V. E always follows. W. E at the end of an open syllable. X, gz. Again, if it helps and supportive to you or your students, you could add the word x, box, gz, exam. Yeah. Because this is black on white, it is just the consonant sound. So y for yellow, there is a card further on that's blue, that's when you look at the vowel sounds that it makes. So again, y for yellow. K, z, qu, sh, v. The reason why we do v is because v, as in this, is the more common sound than as in thumb. The full card for this is ch, Charlie, Anglo-Saxon, k, Christmas, Greek, sh, Chicago, French. You could choose to use another word if you'd like, as in Charlotte, if you feel it's more appropriate for your grade. After a while, you can drop off the words, but still keep what language base it's in. That will help when they start to look at etymology, the studying of the history and the origins of words. But they start to notice that some words, as in machine, has CH, but makes a sh sound. So somewhere the history of that word, machine, originated somewhere in France. So I'll do it again without the words. Ch, Anglo-Saxon, k, Greek, sh, French. Ed, when the word ends in D or T, as in rented. D, when the word ends in a voiced sound, as in sailed. T, when the word ends in an unvoiced sound, as in fished. Again, as time goes on, you can drop the words. I also sometimes will use, again, a kinesthetic. I'll show you without the words with the kinesthetic as well. So, ed, when the word ends in D or T. D, when the word ends in a voiced sound. T, when the word ends in an unvoiced sound. So that is what you're getting to do when you say ooh, and they can feel that vibration. And so that then during the card, that means that you can't hear it. A bit like a cross, can't quite put the two up when I'm holding the cards. This is where you go, sound, what it is, and then to show that this is where a consonant lives, you do the following. A, magic E, put a T in it, 8. E, magic E, put a V in it, Eve. You can do more, you can do several consonants if you wish, or just the one. I, magic E, put an N in it, ein, doesn't have to be real words. O, magic E, put a U, magic E, put a in it. This one, I add one thing to it. The Y is making the I sound, pre-teaching. I, magic E, put a P in it, Ipe, Greek. So another order you can do is I, magic E, Greek, put a P in it, Ipe. This is the vowel now because it's on the blue background. Though the card has several, 4 sounds on it, I've only taught the first 2, so that's what I'm focusing on because the card sound pack is not a teaching point. It's a revision. I at the end of short words, E at the end of long words. You could also add the I at the end of short words, E at the end of long words. Again, if you think it's beneficial for you in your grade, get them to also add the word. I at the end of short words as in cry. E at the end of long words as in baby. Never get them to just say It's very hard. So this is what you get them to do. Ing, ong, sang, sing, song, sung. Always get them to say it with the vowel. Eventually you can drop the words if you wish to. Again, always with the vowel though. So I'll go through it with the vowel this time. And I apologise, it should have one finger up. Ing, ong, Same with this. It's not nunk. Get it to say with the vowel. It's far easier. Unk, ink, onk, sunk, sink, honk, sunk. K, rule. At the end of a one syllable, after a short vowel, and when the k is next to the vowel. It's important for them not to just say the phoneme, but also to say the rule of when you use it. J. At the end of a one syllable, after a short vowel, and when j is next to the vowel. Ch. At the end of one syllable, after a short vowel, and when ch is next to the vowel. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.